can't stop us.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today for the Leo Weekly Horoscope, and this is for the week commencing 24th of May. Thanks again for being here. All right, we've got a great big week happening this week, and we have a lunar eclipse flower supermoon happening, and we also have Mercury retrograde as well. So yeah, it's certainly going to be a big week. And for you, Mercury retrograde is in your 11th house of friends, groups and connections. So, you know, there could be some flow-on effects there with your friends and groups. But in the meantime, before I get to the horoscope, I'm actually going to draw a card because by popular demand, people have been asking me for a tarot card before the weekly horoscopes. Okay, so I'm closing my eyes now. What do I see? All right, there's a fence in front of me. My immediate feeling is to want to jump over the fence. This is a limitation or a boundary. I feel like it's self-imposed, that you're holding back or you're putting a boundary, and this is fine. It might be completely appropriate to do so. You're putting a boundary between you and the outside world, or perhaps you and another person. So that's fine if that's necessary. Okay, a fence might be a good thing. It's not a wall. This is actually like one of those chain wire fences, so you can see through it. But yeah, it does put a limit between you. All right, let's have a look and see what card comes up now and what they have to say. The card that comes up is the Seven of Swords. Now, traditionally, this is called the Thief in the Night card, but I don't really get that feeling off it at all. I don't think there's any thieves around as such. It does indicate decision has been made because it's swords. And you'll see she's got a bunch of swords in her arms there. So she is moving away from a situation and she's looking back over her shoulder, okay? But this has got real physical effects because she's put two swords into the ground. So a decision's been made that is going to have some physical consequence to it, all right? It can also indicate travel because of the tense in the background or chakras opening up. Maybe you're releasing something is coming out of you. Maybe you thought a situation was a certain way and now you're releasing something and you realize that situation is not what you thought previously, perhaps. Alrighty, so that's the card for the week. Now let's move on and have a look at your horoscope. Alrighty, lovely Leo. The 24th of May through to the 25th of May sees the Sun conjuncting the Sun, and you may want to stand out and receive some sort of recognition, and that's fine. It's time to appreciate who you really are as a unique individual. This is the beginning of a new cycle for you, and you may feel charged with new energy and vitality. Perhaps you have a new sense of purpose or something in mind. 24th to the 25th, Sun sextiles your MC, and you might find you're meeting people that can benefit your career. You could be getting together with colleagues or getting to know your superiors on a more personal, friendly basis. Take advantage of all the opportunities to socialise. And do remember, the people you have professional ties with, the outcome is likely to be quite positive if you do socialise. However, at the same time, or roughly at the same time, from the 23rd of May to the 26th, Mars also squares your MC, and you might feel a bit frustrated at work or perhaps in your life generally. There could be some resistance, like you're trying to get ahead in the world or trying to get ahead at work, and you know, there's some resistance around that. Do watch for pushiness or being too narrowly focused on your own objectives. Try to do as much as you can do on your own without trying to force other people to agree with you or maybe join you in something. The 26th of May sees a lunar eclipse flower supermoon in your 5th house. It's actually the 25th through to the 27th, the effects, okay, so a few days, but it peaks on the 26th, and it's a great time for transforming your creativity and perhaps even your romantic life. You can come out of your shell now and express your real desires, openly showing affection for people you care about. Also, you're likely to be feeling rather playful and fun-loving, and this is great for romance and friendships. You're likely to be the life and light of any party or get-together, so go out and enjoy yourself now. The 29th of May through to the 21st of June sees Mercury retrograde in your 11th house, plus the shadow period either side of those dates. We're actually in the shadow period now for Mercury retrograde, so there could be misunderstandings with friends and connections now. Double check everything important and put it in writing to other parties. People or situations from the past can come back, and perhaps you hear about a long lost lover or friend. If an ex does come back, remember why they are an ex in the first place. Groups of people could also be affected. Maybe you leave a group to make more space in your life, which will allow new opportunities to come in. Whatever happens, this time will be a catalyst to steer you into a deeper spiritual path. So there is an ultimate silver lining. With Mercury retrograde, you may not be able to see the situation clearly now, so bide your time before making important decisions about friends, groups and connections. And 30th of May, Moon trines the Sun, so this brings positive feelings and inner harmony, okay? It brings better relationships with other people, and your intuition or gut feelings are likely to be right on the mark. So that's your horoscope for this week. I hope it's useful for you. Please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. But in the meantime, enjoy this beautiful music. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.